Gonna start rating Mortal Kombat Disney Classic Part 3. Alright? So, I'm gonna give you guys on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being perfect, 0 being trash, boo boo da foo, garbage, of the iteration of AI version of making these Mortal Kombat characters. Alright? So, without further ado, let's dive into it. Reload the volume. Dun, 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 dun. First of all, let's do it. Frost looks a little bit too simple for my liking, right? At least you could tell because Frost has strong characteristics, right? So you could tell it's Frost. But if we're judging based upon MK11's Frost to this Frost, not working for me. I'll give this a 5 out of 10. It's decent. Shuhao. I'm not. Why did they give Shuhao thick lips is beyond me. And no facial hair. And why are the eyes red? Shuhao has normal eyes. He does not have red eyes. He looks more like M Bison than Shuhao. Suhao. No. But at least physique and then the straps that's going on there and in the hat, you can tell it's just missing the facial hair. I'll give this a 5 out of 10. Same issue with Frost. 5 out of 10. All right, Kenshi. See how he looks. That looks really good. This to me gets an easy 10 out of 10. It doesn't need to be completely accurate with the iteration of MK1, but at least by looking at it, you can tell who it is. And the outfit of the Disney-fied version looks like he's in like Mulan type of theme. It works. It definitely works. So yeah, 10 out of 10. And also, you can't go wrong with Kenshi, right? You gotta be blind to mess that up. All right, Serena. Don't know too much about her. I like this iteration of Serena. That works. You know, even though it's a lot of white, like it's more white than the original, than black, but I like it. I like this. Yeah, this gets an 8 out of 10. Get over here! Lee May. Let's see Lee May. It's okay. It's okay. And again, it made Lee May a little boring in terms of her design in MK1. I could see her as Lee May. Yeah, I'll give this a 7. It's all right. Draman. Like, who looks up Draman? Deadly Alliance Draman. That looks like Jason. Why did it make Draman look like Jason? Looks like a hybrid. The mask is completely off. Draman's mask is not like that. And it's supposed to look all meaty and no, this is a whole different character. 0 out of 10. Whenever it looks nothing like the character, I give it a 0. So. All right, Boraisho. It looks like Boraisho, but it made him look way too old. I would have given it a very high score if he just had black hair. Why is he Boraisho at the age of like 70 or 60 something years old is beyond me. But if it wasn't for that, judge about what I'm seeing here, I'll give this a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. He got the size, got the hair, facial hair. Just needs to be dyed black. That's it. Or less grays. Movado, the guy with the hook swords. That looks nothing like Movado. Nothing. Why didn't they just use Movado from Deadly Alliance rather than the way he looks here in MK1? Like, even that Movado, I don't even see him as Movado. So yeah, it gets a 1. All right, let's see the next one. Mocap. Remember Mocap, Deadly Alliance Mocap? Like, who picks Mocap? Like, seriously, if you was playing as Mocap and you found Mocap as your favorite character, put it in the comment section down below. What is wrong with you? Like, why? Like, look at this mocap here. This don't even look like a mocap. Disney AI tried. It's not working for me. It gets a 1. In mocap. Moloch. Oh, I remember he was so annoying in Deadly Alliance as a sub boss. That used to get on my nerves with Moloch, man. He was one of those annoying sub bosses, man. Like anything that I was doing, like takes so much damage. Anyway, let's see how he looks in Disney 5. Absolutely not. 0 out of 10. Looks nothing like him. Complete different character. Who is this guy? This is not Moloch at all. He don't even look sinister. Oh God, what is her name? Megan Fox. Megan Fox. You know what? I actually like that. I like that one more than the original because I don't like Megan Fox like that. And Megan Fox is just Megan Fox. So yeah, Natara. I actually like the Disney version. To me, Disney version, 10 out of 10. I'm being biased. Unaga. It just is cool. I did a better Unaga than this. I actually designed a few like Mortal Kombat characters when MK1 was coming out. Let me see if I can show you guys one. Ooh, is it here? Little. It's not a shameless plug. It's just showing you guys. I'm not plugging anything. Where is it? One of these. That's gotta. There it is. And I'll just make it bigger. There we go. And that's my version of making Unaga. Zoom in more. You guys can see. Whoa, what just happened? Oh man, this is weird. Okay, let's get back into it. But yeah, that's my version. Anyway, let's go. See, AI is not always good, right? Human intelligence is way more advanced than artificial intelligence. This is not bad. This one is not bad at all. To me, this gets a very high score. This gets an 8 out of 10. Who cares about Dairu? Let's be real. Ashra, why did they give her that iteration? Ashra has black hair. Why do they have different palette swap? It doesn't remind me of Ashura. It just don't. Looks like a different character, and it's not AI's fault. It's just the references using. Even that one, it's like, yeah. And I also did design Ashura as well. If I could find that one, this one right here. I did Ashura and Kintaro. Ashura and Kintaro. There we go. Show you guys like more zoomed in. This took a while to make, by the way. This took me a while to make, yo. Not gonna lie. We're using Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Illustrator. Yeah. I really, especially doing like Kintaro's like arms. Jeez Louise, man. Yeah. Fun to make, but gosh. The hardest thing too was like the foreshortening. Just put it right here. Like the foreshortening right here. The distance, making it like it's coming at you. The perspective. Yeah. So yeah, that was something else, man. Really something else. Anyway, that's that. Human intelligence compared to artificial. Human intelligence, artificial intelligence. There you go. Get rid of this one. All right, let's see Havoc. Nope, that is not Havoc. That is not Havoc. Also, there's a lot of detail happening at the top helmet, which I would not see Disney putting all that detail in animation. To me, it doesn't. No, this gets a 2. 2 out of 10. All right, Darius. Like, who really cares about Darius? To be real. Hey, that looks good. Looks like Tupac a little bit. But just brolic. Why didn't they give Darius the shades? All he needs was the shades, and then it'll get a 10 out of 10. Since you don't have the shades, it's like why? This gets a 8 out of 10. Monster? What? 0 out of 10. I barely see what the hell's going on even with the reference. Cassie Cage. Look like Scarlett Johansson there. I can see that. I like that. That definitely works. I can see that. So ironically, they actually have her wear shades, but for deep freaking Darius, no shades. Doesn't make any sense. But this gets a 8 out of 10. Untaru. That looks good. Just missing the flags behind him, but other than that, 8 out of 10. Jackie Bridge. This is the daughter of Jax. I could see that. I could see that. I wish they gave more of the right hair texture, because of this, it's just look like it's cut there. But other than that, this gets an 8 out of 10. Aaron Black. Aaron Black. Dang, what ad? Get out of here, ad. I want to see Aaron Black. I want to see an ad. All right, so Aaron Black, they made him like a Giga Chad. They made him way too brolic. Aaron Black is not brolic like that. His neck is like thick like Superman. That is ridiculous. No, sorry, Bob. This is like a whole different character. 1 out of 10. Way too brolic. Devora. What in the blue beetle? What in the blue beetle? Blue hell? That is not Devora. What is that? Why did it make her look so nice and welcoming? No. 0 out of 10. I'm gonna be critical on that. That is not Devora. See, it really matters a lot with the character, like the personality of the face expression. Devora would never smile. Like, that's just not her. Kira, let's see. Why did they give her blonde hair? This is not Kira at all. The palette is off. 0 out of 10. Jason Voorhees. How can you mess up Jason, really? Like, there you go. That's a 10 out of 10. Jason Voorhees. All right, Taven. You know what? I can see this as Taven. Look like they AI picked up Hercules reference or the Moses, one of those two. Yeah, this works. This easily gets a 9 out of 10. It's just missing the tattoo on his face. Other than that, it looks pretty good. All right, Chijinko. Yeah, I could see that as Chijinko. You know, he's just an old Asian guy. You know, went through a lot. You ever play Mortal Kombat Deception? Classic. Yeah, this works. I'll give this a 8 out of 10. Just a little bit too brolic on the neck. All right, come on, Koru Khan. Please don't mess up. It's not terrible, but it's not great. Like, he's supposed to have no eye pupil. At least the Aztec design is similar. And at least he's brolic, but he's supposed to have no eye pupil. And his skin is off because the new MK with the MK11, they made him look like he's pretty much human with the paint patches as opposed to that's his skin. So other than that, I have to give it a 5 out of 10. Kotukan. Then we got Takeda. 0 out of 10. That's not Takeda at all. Moving on. Not even gonna pause for that one. Dark Khan. Ugh. I remember when they did that. That was the MK DC crossover. So Dark Side fused with Kodokan. So Dark Khan looks stupid. I don't even like the original design. And even this one, 0 out of 10. Let's just move on. Looks nothing like it anyway. All right, Dark Side. Ooh, now that is a 10 out of 10. I like this Dark Side. Now, I know what you're thinking. It doesn't look like this one here. This is a cosplay. This is supposed to be Geras as like a different skin to look like Darkseid. But yeah, this is menacing. Dang, that's a boss right there. See, certain things need to be exaggerated based upon a character. And since he is like the Justice League and Superman villain, I don't mind him being extra big because he's going against everybody. Think of it like Thanos, right? This is fine. Bigger is better based upon the context. 10 out of 10. Farah and Tor. What in the hell? No, sorry, Bob. This looks absolutely nothing like them whatsoever. Completely two different characters, not even the same character designs at all. Cool character design of a different, it could be a different IP, but that's definitely not Farah and Tor. That's a 0. 0, complete 0 out of 10. Get it out of my screen. All right, Chronica. Ooh, let's see how they're gonna do Chronica. Oh man, I think they're gonna butcher it, but who knows? Let's see. Yep, they butchered it. That is not Chronica at all. This don't even look like it's Disney. This looks like some different American animation cartoon. 0. 0. Oh, from Scream, Ghostface. I mean, 10 out of 10. How can you mess that up? Okay, Leatherface. Let's see Leather. I don't care for Leatherface. This looks stupid. 0 out of 10. That's not Leatherface at all. Spawn. Let's see Spawn. Oh, don't mess up Spawn. Have I ever? Nope. I never drew Spawn before. Ooh. I have to look at from the bigger screen. 10 out of 10. Enough said. I wish I didn't say anything. Floyd. What's Floyd? What is this? Way too brolic. 2 out of 10. Tremor. Oh, like Pink Floyd, I guess. Tremor. Ooh, I actually like that iteration of Tremor. I like it. It's cool. He does have eye pupils. Yeah, I mean, he's rock, so it's okay that he's bigger. You know, Disney, they do have the tendency of exaggerating, right? I'll give this a 8 out of 10. Triborg, all of them. Too detailed for it to be Disney. 0 out of 10. Cetrion, the daughter of Chronica. And that doesn't look like Cetrion at all. It looks like somebody cosplaying as Cetrion. And the hair is supposed to be green, not blonde. But nonetheless, it has the features, the attire. Again, cosplaying. I'll give it a 3. 3. Conan the Barbarian. How can you mess that up? How can you? And you did a decent job, AI, but it doesn't look like Conan. Conan's hair is brown, not black. This looks more like Jason Momoa's Conan as opposed to Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan. Since we're going based on Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan, this gets a 3 out of 10. Muscles are there. Physique is there. Just telling you, little things like the hair being off just throws everything off. Let's see Rambo. I could see that, but yeah, I could see it as a Disney art style. I could see it. Okay, yeah, this gets a 9 out of 10. I'll just really look at it. This shouldn't even count because it's not an actual character. It's just some MK1 like iteration of what if Johnny Cage was a female. Why do we even? Yeah, you know what? This one looks good though. This gets a 10 out of 10 just because of the eyebrows, shows the charisma. I could definitely see this. Actually, let me give it a 9. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 10 is because it's just too much black. And Johnny Cage is flashy. So where's the purple? If it had the purple color at the bottom, that would have worked. Other than that, 9 out of 10. Madam Bo, female Barai show now. That's funny. They really upclassed her, right? Like she's an empress. Um, I give it a 5, just because it's just generic, and I wish it had more of the attire and her facial structure to look more like Madame Bo. But yeah, Omni Man. Let's see. Why did it make him look so jolly? Omni Man don't have that face expression. Also, the hair color is off, but at least the physique is there, and it looks like Disney. I would give this a 6 out of 10. If the hair was correct, it would have got a higher score. Also, the chest is off. Where's the logo to represent Omni Man? Like, come on, AI, do better. We got Geras, and then we got an ad. That is not Geras. Who is that? You gave him eye pupils. He got looked like he got electricity on his arms. Supposed to control sand. This is not Geras. 0 out of 10. All right, Deathstroke. Oh snap, that is sick. But like, why did they give him red eyes right here though? But it works though. A little bit too detailed for Disney, but it still looks like a sick design. I'm gonna be biased here just because it looks really good. I'm gonna give it an 8. I know it's reversed. What's going on the other side? I'm gonna give it an 8. Let's see Joker. That's a 10 out of 10. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, that is to the T. I know you're gonna say, oh, but the outfit is. I don't mind. The face is perfect. I mean, Joker wears different attires, you know. So, nah, that's up there. Lex Luthor. It's a better like image of him. Yeah, that gives a 10 out of 10. That works. That's exactly Lex Luthor in the Disney style. I can see that. The Flash. Come on. That's cool. That's cool. I give this one a 9. I give it a 9. I know you guys will give it a 10. Let me explain why I'll give it a 9. It's just the shoulder pads here is a bit much. I understand sometimes he has stuff like that, but yeah, I give it a 9. Just nitpicking. Who cares about Cobra? No one. I don't look at him like Cobra. That's a 2 out of 10. Oh, Kung Jin, the one that's in the closet. Made him a little bit too brolic. A little bit brolic. He's not that big. But the attire is good. The bow, everything. I'll give it a 7. He was just skinnier though. Higher score. Dagon, the evil brother of Taven. They made him look way more evil than the original. Dang. And it don't even look like him as much because, again, little things change the whole character. Like, he does not have the full goatee. He got the chin goatee, but not the whole thing right here with the mustache, the whole goatee combo. So they changed him. And also, why they give him both red eyes? He don't even have red eyes. He has scars. He has no scar. Where's the shoulder pad? This looks like a badass character, but it's not Dagon. So unfortunately, he looks more menacing. Unfortunately, it's not Dagon. 0 out of 10. Green Lantern. Let's see. That's Green Lantern right there, but it don't look like Disney. It looks like DC. So I'm gonna give it a 0. Like Alien. That looks so weird. I mean, it is Alien, right? Very detailed to be Alien, but nonetheless, I'll give it a 7. Because the dome is supposed to be like much bigger coming out. Looks, yeah. But ain't too bad. Terminator. Oh shoot, that is a 10 out of 10. That is pretty much Arnold Schwarzenegger Terminator from him being older. Yeah, that's spot on. All right, Freddy Krueger. 10 out of 10. Can't get better than that. Dang, that looks official. 10 out of 10. Predator. 10 out of 10. Look just like it. If it was Disney. Superman. Superman. It looks good. I like it, actually. I like it. I like it. I'm gonna give this one because there's nothing that's off about it. Superman is pretty simplistic. I mean, the eyes look like he's about to beam somebody, like just with his laser vision or whatever. But I would, yeah, and he's brolic too. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I can't really. And he got the curl on. Yeah. Wonder Woman. Let's see. Nah, he looks too petite. Wish the shoulders was a little bit wider. Looks too pretty rather than fierce. Looks like Jasmine, like Princess Jasmine's cosplaying as Wonder Woman. 0 out of 10. Just because you're wearing it doesn't mean you got it. It's not Wonder Woman. Peacemaker. That's so funny. That is. I don't really see too much of it being Peacemaker. Looks like a whole different superhero. But I can see that AI was trying, so I'll give it a 3. Kratos. Oh, this gotta be good. If it ain't good, I'm gonna be very, very critical. 10 out of 10. Just like it, actually. Batman. It's so funny because we're so used to Batman with like, the full thing is white, but in live action, it actually looks like this. So funny enough, it's practically it's supposed to look like this, but we're so used to seeing it like this. So our eyes are just like getting thrown off by it. And my eyes are getting thrown off by it because technically speaking, if Disney was to make, which they won't because Disney's with Marvel, hypothetically, it would go with the consistency of having the whole eyes white, not a realistic interpretation. And that's the only thing that's really thrown me off. But other than that, I'm going to have to give it an 8 out of 10 instead of a 10 out of 10. If it had the white, 10 out of 10. Even, all right, let's see Catwoman. Hey, that's not a bad Catwoman. That's not bad. The only thing is, it's like, it looks like DC's art style rather than Disney. It's hard to tell from that angle. But nonetheless, it definitely is Catwoman. I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. All right, we got the Collector. See something here. Make sure. Okay. The Collector. Nah, too brolic to be the Collector. You could still tell based upon like all of the detail. Too detailed for Disney. They don't go this detailed in animation. Nonetheless, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Is that the last one? That's the last one. All right. So which ones do you guys think is the most accurate? Put it in the comment section down below. Also, throw suggestions of different videos you guys want me to react to, as well as checking my collaboration, because I always do this collaboration with my other channel. So go check that one out as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.